Hello, everyone. Welcome to another great hour of PowerBomb Wrestling. I'm Terry Sullivan, along with the Commissioner, Norm Wamer. And we have another outstanding hour of PowerBomb Wrestling for you today. A lot of first-time matches that you've never seen before from the March Mayhem at St. Clement's Hall. And now we are
April Anarchy.
April Anarchy, yeah. Whatever. And we're 2 weeks out from June Justice at St. Clement's Hall,
Right.
2990.
I'm here to hold you up.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. June Justice, Sunday, June the 2nd, 5 o'clock at St. Clement's Hall. 2 weeks out from an outstanding program. Most of the matches could be main events anywhere else, but here they're part of a 3-title match show. Going to be something to see. We'll talk all about that a little bit later on.
And the other sometimes title match is going to be a mixed tag match.
Queen Aminata, along with Papa Dingo, dynamic duo there, against Shauna Reed. She's back. This endless feud with Queen Aminata. Shauna's partner will be 5 Most Wanted member Palmer Cruz.
And all of the 5 Most Wanted will be there.
They will. Big John Murray will be back. Cody Hawk, Sean Casey, they'll all be there.
Cody Hawk gets Malice. Sean Casey gets Nate Madsen.
And that will be, Cody Hawk will be a Midwest title match. Who is the Midwest champion, by the way?
The cheater.
Malice.
Yeah, Malice the cheater.
The Over the Hill gang, right?
Well, he had to cheat to win.
So Malice will put the Midwest title on the line against Cody Hawk, among some of the other outstanding
Anybody
matches.
can win if you take shortcuts, something I would never do.
People can judge for themselves how much of a shortcut Malice
Go to the match. Let's start the matches.
Austin Maddox back in PowerBomb Wrestling, and he takes on Brian Douglas.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is a singles bout. Your referee, Thunder Dan Marley. Introducing the participants. First, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 235 pounds, Austin Maddox. And his opponent.
They're cheering him.
From Miami, Ohio, weighing in at 208 pounds, Brian Douglas.
And here we go. I've been looking forward to this one. Austin Maddox and Brian Douglas. I'm Terry Sullivan, along with the Commissioner, Norm Wamer, at ringside. A couple of the brightest young stars on the horizon today. Austin Maddox, one of the toughest going. Brian Douglas, one of the most stylish, fast, and innovative.
I've known Austin Maddox for a long time, and his progression has been fun to watch.
He's a guy with a real nasty disposition.
Always has, and now he's got everything to back it up. He's in tremendous shape.
And as skilled as they come.
He has gotten so much experience over the last 5 years. I think he's ready for anything.
Definitely a contender, that's for sure. It won't be long before he's in the main events.
Well, he's got a chance to make himself one by getting a win here tonight.
Yeah. A victory over one of the former World Tag Team Champions is certainly going to raise Austin Maddox's stock. Of course, Norm, you as the Commissioner are well aware of the abilities of Austin Maddox and the prestige that a card has when it is able to feature him.
Sure, and he was part of the Dirty. Brandon Edwards unfortunately had to retire due to a neck injury.
That's a shame.
Absolutely it is, because I think they were one of the best tag teams going anywhere.
Yeah.
They were absolutely fantastic.
The Dirty.
Non-stop action and violence.
Austin Maddox was definitely the power hitter of that tag team combination, and you'll see some of that power displayed here. Pound for pound, I think he's one of the most powerful men in PowerBomb Wrestling.
Well, let's not forget Brian Douglas holds a win over Brandon Day. We
True.
go back to last summer and the mayhem at Matthews Ford.
Right. Brian Douglas, of course, he doesn't take a back seat to too many people.
No.
That's why I've said at the very start I was so much looking forward to this match. Tough to pick a winner, as Douglas unleashed with a solid boot right to the mouth, and over the top he comes, and he takes out Austin Mannix.
Now, Brian Douglas is incredibly skilled.
Ooh, knife edge, and a receipt. Oh. No. Going to see a lot of broken blood vessels.
I don't think Brian Douglas is going to win this chopping match.
You wouldn't think. Slipped, but recovered. These guys so far pretty evenly matched. Yeah, pick 'em. And here we go again. Not afraid to take in or dish out the punishment. Both on the outside, the referee counts. Wow. Oh, watch out.
There is no padding on the ring apron.
And he's going, no, he didn't get it. That was a...
I can't tell you how many wrestlers have been injured on that ring apron.
Sure. Oh, and again, a second time.
Oh, and Austin Mannix knows it. He knows there's no padding there.
Brian Douglas, his entire body's got to be racked in pain. 2 count went in.
Austin Mannix will hurt you and have no conscience about it whatsoever.
Absolutely right. He does not care about anything but getting his hand raised. He whips Douglas into the corner. Going to follow in now. Oh, forearm uppercut and a flying mare takes Douglas down. He's set up 4. Go to the forearm again, in for the count to 2 and 2 count.
Well, I'm not sure Brian Douglas knew where he was at because
Yeah,
all he had to do was grab a rope.
Yeah. Yeah, he was sort of had the seeing stars. Laid in that cross face. Wow. Both men taking a moment now. Mannix again with the advantage as he lays in the fists to the midsection. Referee's counting him. Brian Douglas very unsteady.
Look at that strength.
So watch Austin Mannix follow up here because he does have the advantage. And certainly it would be a mistake if he were to allow Brian Douglas to regain his senses and mount a new series of offensive moves. Oh! Boot against the side of the face, and one from Brian Douglas as well. And great minds. Now the referee's going to count.
Now, Brian Douglas is trying to outpower Austin Mannix, and I don't think that's necessarily a good strategy.
No, I would agree. I think Mannix is stronger. He's got more experience.
You know, Brian Douglas, his advantage is his speed.
The air game. Whereas Austin Mannix, he prefers the ground game, but he can hit you from anywhere. Over the top goes Brian Douglas, very stylish. Oh, and he caught Mannix. Put him down, but only momentarily. Credit to the conditioning of Austin Mannix. And shoulder block into the midsection. Austin Mannix is in trouble as he takes the missile drop kick. And Austin Mannix wilting in the corner as Brian Douglas feels
time.
Things are going his way. And here he comes. Crossbody into the corner. No give on that one for Austin Mannix. And a 2 count.
Yeah, barely a 2 count.
Mannix trying to shake it off.
I'm just telling you, Terry, I have seen people beat on Austin Mannix and beat on Austin Mannix, and he will not cave in.
Yeah, that's what he's known for, right? Is just this ability to absorb punishment and to keep on coming.
Well, and dish it out.
Just like that. The tide has turned. Going for the 3 count on Brian Douglas, and Douglas got the ropes that time.
I think it's his focus, Terry. I really do. He doesn't care about the fans, the referee, what people say about him. None of that.
Yep, there's nothing pretty about Austin Mannix.
He's focused on destroying the guy in front of him.
Douglas off the ropes, caught, but watch out though. Brian Douglas, a little bit of a stalemate there as he's got him up on his shoulders. And drives him back first into the top turnbuckle. That looked like it might have taken a little bit out of both men.
Can he cover him, though? First, he's got to get him out from underneath the ropes.
Wow, what intense punishment. 1, 2. Now Mannix is in the ropes.
He's got a foot on the rope and a hand on the ropes. So pick one.
These guys are going to feel it tomorrow, I'll tell you.
He had his right hand on one rope and the right leg on the other one.
He did. We've seen Austin Mannix take a lot of punishment in the past. Brian Douglas, though, pretty impressive with the pain that he must be in and still continuing his attempts at offense. Whipped in, and he got him. And going for the half crab. Submission hold. Referee is right there to see if Brian Douglas is going to submit. So far, Brian Douglas is holding on. I don't think he's got to get to the ropes, otherwise he's finished. And he is able to. But how much has been taken out of Brian Douglas? Can he return from this? Normally a submission hold, which was held in there for at least 30, 45 seconds.
Well, it's smart on Austin Mannix's part, too, to work on his legs.
And he didn't get a chance there, though. Credit to Brian Douglas. Oh!
That's a drive-by.
My gosh. 1, 2, and 3.
I don't know if he's done yet. He might not be done yet.
Austin Mannix.
What's he going to do now? Oh! I told you, he just likes beating people up.
There he is, the winner. A very auspicious return for Austin Mannix. There's no doubt you haven't lost a step. There's a lot of people better be watching very carefully.
Yeah, I'm sure there will be. The only people that need to be watching closely is Unchained Brandon Day. I want the title. No. I am going to have the title. Mannix kills.
PowerBomb Wrestling is back in Toledo coming up on Sunday, June the 2nd, St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville in Toledo. Doors will open at 4:15, bell time at 5. It is June Justice, and you will see the champion Brandon Day defend his title. Also, a no DQ, no count out for the tag team titles. Andy Shane against Man Fulton and more. It's Sunday, June the 2nd, St. Clement's Hall in Toledo.
PowerBomb Wrestling back in Toledo here at St. Clement's Hall on Sunday, June the 2nd. All the action gets underway at 5 o'clock. Andy Shane is not retired. Norm Wamer didn't get his way, but he has found another, what he hopes will be insurmountable obstacle in your way in the person of Madman Fulton.
6'8", 320 pounds, one of the most athletic big men I've seen in my life. Well, so be it. They line them up. Andy Shane will take them down. This is how it works, pork chop, Norm Wamer, you creepy fat bastard, I don't care, whatever you want to call him. Bring them in. Bring the baddest of the bad. Bring the best of the best. Bring the worst of the worst, because I don't care. I just don't. Bring them. And you know what? When it's all said and done, I'll be standing tall. When those that think they have power come crashing in ash to the bottom, the phoenix shall rise, and the warriors will still be the ones to stand tall. You big moron, can think you're going to take out Madman Fulton or Andy Shane. All you're doing is adding fuel to the fire, and you, my man, are the one that's going to pay.
It's Sunday, June 2nd, action time 5 o'clock at St. Clement's Hall here in Toledo.
Since 1982, Red Wing Shoes at North Reynolds and Bancroft has the largest inventory of Red Wing products, with over 165 styles in stock, including the 100% USA-made Heritage line. It means no waiting for the best work shoes, boots, and accessories in the Toledo area. Our certified fit specialists provide you with computerized custom fit orthotics, ideally suited for you and your work environment. With over 90 years experience selling Red Wing products, Mike, Aaron, or Bob will help you with all your footwear needs. Red Wing Shoes, corner of Reynolds and Bancroft, where service, quality, and fit come first.
Mortgage Marty here. It's spring buying season's right around the corner. In fact, now is the best time to get started. Gives us a little lead time. If there's things we need to tweak, we can get on it right away. Remember, those credit inquiries don't affect your score any more than they will if you check later. So one inquiry, whether it's now and then again in the spring, still only counts as one, won't hurt your score. We helped 3 customers this week improve their score by an average of 30 points. So reach out now. Let's get that started. 419-461-0667 or marty.bin, B-I-H-N, at fairwaymc.com.
PowerBomb Wrestling back with an all-star card Sunday, June the 2nd. It is June Justice at St. Clement's Hall. Austin Maddox, you made a successful debut, and you're back again on June the 2nd. This time, though, against D-Ray 3000. He's got to be a tough competitor for you.
Tough competitor. Man, you're full of a lot of stupid comments and questions today, aren't you? D-Ray, I'm sorry. Plain and simple, I'm sorry. It's just a case of wrong place, wrong time. I'm here for one reason, and that's one reason only, the World Heavyweight title. Brandon Day, I want you to hold that thing real tight. Cherish it, because your days are numbered. Your days are numbered.
I definitely believe you, no doubt about it. You've got the background and certainly the repertoire to do it. But first, D-Ray 3000, Sunday, June 2nd. Well, you heard from Austin Maddox, a man who was always angry and out of sorts, and D-Ray 3000, Rick Baker, back at St. Clement's Hall on Sunday, June 2nd to take on Austin Maddox. And Andy Shane also.
Yeah, the other cheater.
He didn't cheat. What do you mean he cheated? How did he cheat? Sean Casey lost, so Andy Shane's career is resurrected.
We've seen the match. He cheated.
Going to see Brandon Day coming up next from the last show at St. Clement's as he takes on Palmer Cruz. Excellent match. And Brandon Day will be back at June Justice on Sunday, June the 2nd.
Did we mention Andy Shane gets Madman Fulton?
Oh, yeah, your latest maneuvering, your latest machination there. Andy
Everybody's
Shane,
clamoring to see Madman Fulton against different competition.
Well, the two men that you
Trying to give the fans what they want, and now you're giving me hell for it.
No, I'm not. You're trying your best to drive Andy Shane and Madman Fulton out of PowerBomb Wrestling, or as long as they're here, make their stay miserable. So now the two go against each other.
All they got to do is show a little respect. I'm not trying to drive them out. Try to get them to show a little respect. That's what the pro wrestling business is about. It's about respect. You know that.
Absolutely. So you will see Andy Shane against Madman Fulton Sunday, June the 2nd.
And if you missed this match from last week, we're going to join this in progress. This is for the PowerBomb Heavyweight World Championship. The champion, Unchained Brandon Day, against Palmer Cruz. We're joining this in progress.
Matches with Benjamin Boone were so punishing for both people. Palmer Cruz showing a lot here. Goes for the count. He got 2.
But I've never seen Palmer Cruz get gassed.
No,
you can't necessarily bet against the younger guy.
No, I wouldn't be surprised to see Palmer Cruz take the victory here. Championship matches are few and far between.
Well,
so Palmer's got to.
I'm just saying from an endurance standpoint.
True. Knife edge by Palmer Cruz. He has got to take every advantage that he can get in this match to wear down the champion. And to go home with a victory.
Oh.
And Brandon just hurls him into the corner. And did you see the sweat fly off of Palmer Cruz on that one?
I sure did.
And a second one. Just jarring, blood vessel popping, knife edge.
Well, just technically perfect.
And Brandon Day on fire. And he missed. Credit to Palmer Cruz. Again, takes the champion off his feet.
That's that young athleticism we've been talking about.
Yeah, Palmer Cruz is just able to dig down deep and come up with these amazing maneuvers to stymie the champion. Off the top, watch out. Oh my gosh, he landed on the knees. Now that could be it. This could be the last chapter in this book for Palmer Cruz.
Well, Brandon Day doesn't have his second win, though. And Palmer Cruz doesn't have any win at this point.
Not at this time, no. Brandon Day trying to maneuver to his feet as the referee puts the count in. The champion should take advantage of the count, regain his senses here, but Palmer Cruz first to his feet.
Barely.
And they're letting loose with forearms here, one after another. Clubbing forearms. This thing could disintegrate real quickly as far as the rules are concerned. Shoulder block after shoulder block in the corner. Palmer whipped into the other side. Brandon catches him and dropped him right down across his knee. In for the count, 2 and 3. Whoa.
Wow. See, Brandon Day would love this to be a brawl. He would love this to be a brawl.
The PBW World Champion Brandon Day stalking his prey. And he's signaling this is going to hurt. Missed by the champion.
Tried
Palmer,
the ripcord.
Taken off his feet. And what's the champion got in store for Palmer Cruz? Oh my gosh. Just slammed Palmer's head. And we got, man, he just slammed his head full force into the mat.
And I can tell you how much that hurts. It just knocks you loopy.
At this point in the match, both men have taken enormous amounts of punishment, yet Brandon Day still gets Palmer on his shoulders. But Palmer gets out of it. Little thumb to the eye. Oh. And there's one right across the chin. And another head first into the canvas, this time on Brandon Day. And, oh my gosh. Palmer
Sloppy
Cruz
cover.
got the 2 count. Yeah, it was. Lackadaisical cover.
Although he really wasn't in position to give a better cover. Do you go for the quick pin, or do you try to turn yourself over and waste a little time? It's a tough call.
Palmer Cruz feels like he's in charge now. Brandon Day, what's he got in store, though? Don't discount the champion. He's always plotting. Yes, sir, he is. Wow.
You got to think that he scouted that move.
Looked like it. And back to his feet.
Oh, there it is. That's that ripcord.
Oh, wait a minute. Somebody's out at ringside here as the referee gets in for the count. Karam. Lahesh Karam interferes in the match, attacking the champion. The referee calls for the bell. It's going to be a disqualification. Here comes Atlas Hightower.
Oh, the bro cutter.
Lights out, Kenny Urban. Malice. My gosh, what is going on? Everybody and their brother coming out of the dressing room. Benjamin Boone and Malice. And the bed of roses from Benjamin Boone. As the champion Brandon Day and his old foe Benjamin Boone work out. And here comes Wahesh. And he just laid the champion out with his own championship title.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by disqualification and still PowerBomb Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Unchained, Brandon Day.
Well, obviously, Commissioner Mahesh is sending a message.
Well, I told you when Karam came in and when Austin Maddox came in, they didn't come in to mess around.
See this? You're looking at the newest champ, the PowerBomb champ.
You made your presence known here. You disrupted that world title match.
I told you guys from the first match, I am here to make an impact. I am here to take that title. And that fool who's laying on the ground, that's nothing what I'm going to do to him soon. You understand me?
I totally get it.
New champ!
PowerBomb Wrestling is back in Toledo coming up on Sunday, June the 2nd, St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville in Toledo. Doors will open at 4:15, bell time at 5. It is June Justice, and you will see the champion Brandon Day defend his title. Also, a no DQ, no count out for the tag team titles. Andy Shane against Man Fulton and more. It's Sunday, June the 2nd, St. Clement's Hall in Toledo.
June Justice, PowerBomb Wrestling back in Toledo at St. Clement's Hall. That's Sunday, June the 2nd. Action time is 5 o'clock. Papa Dingo teams up with the World Women's Champion, Queen Amanada. They take on Shauna Reed and Palmer Cruz, the 5 most wanted. What an event that's going to be, a mixed tag.
It's going to be really interesting. You know, I'm super excited, you know. Shauna, how many times have you been trying? How many? Like, do I have... Wait,
come on.
That's stealing. We don't do that in America. That's stealing. We don't do that, okay? And you don't know how to use a phone. Man, come on, come down. With your hair. What happened with your hair?
What's that guy? What's some of you bald-headed?
Listen. Shauna, Palmer, Queen Aminata, have trouble controlling this monster right here. This monster, Papa Dingo, June 2nd, that's what you want? You got it. I wish you the best of luck, because you're going to need it, not only with me, the PowerBomb Women's Champion.
Queen Amanada and Papa Dingo, he's got my phone again, against Palmer Cruz and Shauna Reed. Don't miss it.
Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good. It's that good, no matter what your taste. It's that good. Come early, stay late. Burgers and beer, a shot of cheer. Great food and fun. It's that good here. Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good.
At April Anarchy, the reappearance of a gentleman who hadn't been in Toledo at St. Clement's Hall for several months. You came back and certainly made your presence known as you got in the face and got in the ring in the match against the World Heavyweight Champion Brandon Day. Now, Sunday, June the 2nd, you're going for the gold.
Let me tell you something a little bit about Brandon Days. He wants to call me out. He wants to say all these things about me when he can't even say my damn name right. My name is the Wahash Karm, the beast, the monster. And nobody in that locker room, these crowds out there, can say anything about me besides that I am going to take that PowerBomb championship. You hear me?
I hear you loud and clear.
Good.
Looking forward to it.
You better.
Going to go for the gold. The PBW World Championship at stake Sunday, June the 2nd. No, Wahesh Karam just exploded on the scene at PowerBomb Wrestling last show and interfered in that match with the world champion Brandon Day. So Wahesh will get his opportunity for the PowerBomb World Heavyweight Championship against Brandon Day. Keeping you from something, sir?
No, making deals.
Making deals. Checking your messages. Anything from Madman Fulton lately?
No whining today.
No, none at all.
That was last week he was whining.
Okay.
You didn't see that. You could see that interview again on Facebook, by the way.
One of the matches that we haven't talked about yet for Sunday, June 2nd, Warhorse against the Circus of Pain. You're going to see the match from last time coming up on the program a little bit later.
No count out, no disqualification. There will be a winner.
And the World Tag Team Championship is at stake. And I think Warhorse came about as close as any two opponents we've seen with against the Circus of Pain.
It will be decided. Here's another ingrate that's coming up next.
Bobo? Bobo Brazil Jr.?
Yeah, remember how he was complaining last time?
I remember, and we'll be able to see exactly what Bobo had to say to you.
No, we won't. This is from December Decadence. Bobo Brazil Jr., Luigi DiCaprio.
The following contest is a singles bout. Introducing first the referee, Mr. Fantastic Ray Orndorff. And now the participants. First, weighing in at 250 pounds from the Bronx, New York, Luigi DiCaprio. And his opponent weighs in tonight at 290 pounds. From Benton Harbor, Michigan, he is the son of a legend, Classic Bobo Brazil Jr.
Well, it's been a while since we've seen Bobo Brazil Jr. He is back in PowerBomb Wrestling, has him, and he's attacked from behind by Luigi DiCaprio, also returning after a few months' absence. I'm Terry Sullivan, along with the commissioner, Norm Wamer. Luigi missed that charge into the corner, and he is going to see the wrath. Oh! Yeah, that'll leave a mark. Bobo Brazil Jr., world traveler. Oh!
So you want to be a professional wrestler?
That's going to leave a permanent indentation on the ample chest of Luigi DiCaprio.
You know, every one of the plebeians that runs their mouth about I want to get in the ring and I want to be a wrestler should have to take a couple of them first and then make your decision.
Plebeians, that's how you refer to the fans now?
Trying to keep it nice. You want me to be nice.
Wow. Okay. All right, Norm. Bobo Brazil stalking his opponent, Luigi DiCaprio. Not too much wasted motion from Bobo. He is such a powerful guy. Has been so many places, wrestled all the greats for a couple of decades now. His win-loss record is just wonderful. And I don't know, is he on the Norm Wamer bandwagon or not so much?
Bobo or
Bobo.
Luigi?
Well, both, but Bobo.
No bandwagon.
Well, it seems you've definitely taken on your favorites. I just wondered where Bobo stood.
You know who's my favorite? The one that puts butts in the seats.
And Bobo definitely does that.
Yes, he does.
But he's taking some punishment now from Luigi DiCaprio. DiCaprio's got him off his feet, and that is good strategy. Now has his hands right around the throat as referee Ray Orndorff orders the break. Luigi in a little verbal jousting with some of the fans at ringside, of the plebeians, as some would call them. Gonna try to get a count? Nope.
Yeah, you shouldn't call him that. You should be respectful.
And DiCaprio unloads on Bobo again. But that barely had an effect. And Bobo reverses. DiCaprio's into the corner. He follows in.
You can't let Bobo up off the mats. It's a really bad idea.
Because he knows so many tricks. just like that one.
Oh, you don't want him to get his vertical base. He's on the mat, it takes all his strength away.
Flying mare. He's setting Luigi up here. Drives that knee down into Luigi. And now he's going to try to separate the head from the shoulders. Bobo is a real punishing opponent.
No question, one of the strongest wrestlers that anybody would ever get in the ring with. Oh, look at that.
It? Oh, well.
Wow, we haven't seen that before.
No. Beautiful.
How about that?
Here's your winner, Classic Bobo Brazil Jr.
PowerBomb Wrestling is back in Toledo coming up on Sunday, June the 2nd, St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville in Toledo. Doors will open at 4:15, bell time at 5. It is June Justice, and you will see the champion Brandon Day defend his title. Also, a no DQ, no count out for the tag team titles. Andy Shane against Man Fulton and more. It's Sunday, June the 2nd, St. Clement's Hall in Toledo.
Atlas Hightower joins us, and he will be at PowerBomb Wrestling's next show, June Justice, Sunday, June the 2nd at St. Clement's Hall. And I know you heard what the Bachelor Benjamin Boone had to say about you. Very little respect that he's showing for a competitor of your stature.
Yeah, well, you know what? Let me tell you something. I'm going to say this to the Bachelor Benjamin Boone right now. You say, bring the noise. You say that I'm not going to run this ring. Let me tell you something, buddy. Whatever ring I step foot in, I run it. My world, my rules. And on June 2nd, Benjamin Boone, you will know why people chant, run this ring.
He's going to do it. You'll be there. Atlas Hightower meets Benjamin Boone. June Justice, Sunday, June the 2nd.
Since 1982, Red Wing Shoes at North Reynolds and Bancroft has the largest inventory of Red Wing products, with over 165 styles in stock, including the 100% USA-made Heritage line. It means no waiting for the best work shoes, boots, and accessories in the Toledo area. Our certified fit specialists provide you with computerized custom fit orthotics, ideally suited for you and your work environment. With over 90 years experience selling Red Wing products, Mike, Aaron, or Bob will help you with all your footwear needs. Red Wing Shoes, corner of Reynolds and Bancroft, where service, quality, and fit come first.
Mortgage Marty here. It's spring buying season's right around the corner. In fact, now is the best time to get started. Gives us a little lead time. If there's things we need to tweak, we can get on it right away. Remember, those credit inquiries don't affect your score any more than they will if you check later. So one inquiry, whether it's now and then again in the spring, still only counts as one, won't hurt your score. We helped 3 customers this week improve their score by an average of 30 points. So reach out now. Let's get that started. 419-461-0667 or marty.bin, B-I-H-N, at fairwaymc.com.
June Justice, Sunday, June the 2nd, 5 o'clock is action time at St. Clement's Hall here in Toledo. PowerBomb Wrestling back with another loaded lineup. Brandon Day once again defends his World Heavyweight Championship against Kara Malam. You're going to see a return match for the World Tag Team Championship. The Circus of Pain once again going at it with Warhorse and Benjamin Boone, former PBW World Heavyweight Champion. What are you calling, ducks?
That's called making some noise. June 2nd, Atlas Hightower wants to make some noise by going against the Bachelor, Benjamin Boone. Here. That's yours. You want to make some noise against the Bachelor? You want to try to defeat the Bachelor? Son, you think you're going to run this ring? You're going to run all over me? The Bachelor don't run. The Bachelor's going to run all over you. And you, my friend, are going to get kissed from a rose. Make some noise.
Jeez. Sunday, June 2nd, PowerBomb Wrestling back at St. Clement's Hall.
Make some noise.
Coming up, folks, in just a minute, Circus of Pain against Warhorse. Good seeing Bobo Brazil Jr. again, but you cut off the appearance.
I spared everybody all the whining.
Oh, it wasn't whining. Bobo Brazil Jr. really gave you what for. about your new attitude.
Right, and well, how about his attitude? I'm going to give my opinion no matter what.
Guess
Guess
all
what? You seen him since?
Matter of perception. We heard from Atlas
Have
Hightower.
you seen Bobo since?
And we heard from Benjamin Boone. No, is that why? Oh. Well, Boone against Atlas Hightower opens up this big show, and if you've got a quality match like that opening the show, wow, just tells you a little bit of what's in store for the entire afternoon, starting at 5 o'clock Sunday, June 2nd at St. Clement's Hall.
You know, all this would be easier if everybody just showed a little respect.
For you.
Well, sure. Disrespect me, I disrespect you. That's the way that works. Goes around, comes around.
Yeah, just better be careful.
You'll protect me.
I tell you, I've got your back, but still.
Main event time.
All right, Circus of Pain against Warhorse. 4 of the most vicious, brutal competitors you're going to see anywhere, especially here in PowerBomb Wrestling. And these 4 have been at it once before. Now we're going to see match number 2 in the series.
Roll them.
Oh, here we go. Forget the ring announcement. Let's go for it here. This is just going to be a war with Warhorse against the World Tag Team Champions, the Circus of Pain. Ray Orndorff caught the one on the way there. Both of the clowns now on Warhorse. Warhorse has a count-out victory over the champions, and head-on collision. Petto is out, and I think Genghis is not far behind him.
Did you see that?
I did. Does some amazing display of power as the challengers laying waste to the World Tag Team Champions, the Circus of Pain. They got the count-out victory over the clowns, the Killer Clowns, last time. That's the first time that the clowns' hands haven't been raised in some form or fashion. Abdullah Farouk, the potentate of hate, the man who stirs this mix. Kevin, crackhead Kevin at ringside. Definitely always someone to keep their eyes, the opponent's eyes on. And Pat the Bruiser laying waste to Genghis Clown. Got him right where he wants him, tied up in the corner, but not for long.
Look at that.
Couple of 300-plus pounders here. As Pat the Bruiser.
Anybody do that to Genghis before?
Never. Pat the Bruiser tags off. Oh, crosshairs Kelly. Genghis Khan off his feet. Referee is there for the count.
I don't think he quite got all that. Just a 1 count.
Genghis being pretty much choked in the corner by Crosshairs Kelly. Warhorse so intense, but they're facing a couple of guys that are just absolutely treacherous. They're absolute killers. Oh. Yeah, he's losing his drawers there, for heaven's sakes.
Full moon tonight.
And now both clowns double teaming. Crosshairs Kelly. And now they're going to lay waste to Crosshairs Kelly. Kelly in enemy territory now as Kevin grabs himself a leg. The potentate of hate directing traffic on the outside. Pat the Bruiser desperately wants and needs to get in there, but the referee is not having it. And the double team from the champions. The most unlikely champions in PowerBomb history. And they've achieved that just through their scorched earth policy in the ring. Again, 2-on-1 here. Crosshairs Kelly, the victim of the World Tag Team Champions, the Circus of Pain. And look at him raking the eyes. That's about the least of the things that Crosshairs Kelly and Pat the Bruiser have to worry about, because the Clowns will absolutely annihilate these two if they get the chance. Believe me, that count-out victory that Warhorse got the last time was a severe embarrassment to Abdullah Farouk.
Yeah, but it was also a confidence builder for Warhorse.
It was for sure. Crosshairs Kelly brought in over the top rope. Exactly where he doesn't want to be right now.
Oh, my. That might do it.
1, 2. Only a 2 count. Kevin lurking nearby. With Abdullah Farouk there. Not only do the opponents have to contend with the Clowns, they've got to keep an eye on Kevin and the Potentate of Hate as well.
Well, that Genghis needs a belt.
Yeah, that wouldn't hurt.
Doesn't Farouk don't even know how to dress his guys? I told you he wasn't real bright.
Farouk? You don't like him, do you?
Why, do you?
Not especially. And Petto tags in. The Circus of Pain. Taking their lumps right now from Pat the Bruiser. And you can see the... Oh, my! Onto the mat goes Petto. And Genghis takes an uppercut.
Pat the Bruiser is not intimidated by anyone.
No. That's why the Circus of Pain needs to be very, very concerned about holding on to the World Tag Team Championship. Warhorse, pretty near as big as the Tag Team Champions, and now we've got all 4 going at it.
This is the only way that you could beat the Circus of Pain. You got to go right at them. You have no choice.
And you got to be... Oh, look, Abdullah Farouk is in the ring. Referee disqualify him.
Come on, ref.
Yep, Yep, and that's going to be it. Oh, a very, very unsatisfying victory here if that stands. But look at Farouk. Farouk taking his lumps from Warhorse, but this one is not over yet.
Well, Abdullah Farouk could see his tag team title slipping away from him. It's the only reason they did this. It's the only reason they did this.
I think that's a good point, Norm. Referee is calling for security. Oh, I wouldn't get in there with him. Oh,
not a good idea.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I gotta try and pull this apart.
Get in there, Norm. Do something about this.
Excuse me?
You're the commissioner. Why don't you get in there?
I'm in charge. You go do it.
Oh, look at Genghis ripping away at the eyes of Pat the Bruiser as Petto pummels Crosshairs Kelly.
We've hired security. They need to do their jobs. Everybody needs to do their jobs around here.
Look out, Crosshairs Kelly.
Oh, I don't blame him.
He's heading for the chairs. Got him a steel chair. Look out.
Abdullah Farouk's on the far side in case you want to know what to do.
Oh,
with
now
the
look
chair.
at that. They're assaulting security. Oh. And the Clowns headed for lower ground, as it were, when they saw the steel chairs come in.
Well, you know what this means. It means that Warhorse is going to get their hand raised again.
We beat you like that. We beat you by disqualification. One more time, hey, Abdullah, yes for you. Next 10 seconds. Warhorse time. One more time. No DQ, no power. beat from pillar to post. You got beat from pillar to post. I don't believe none of it. You got a crooked guy here, a crooked guy over here. I don't care. If the people want to see it, we'll be back. What do you say, Norm? Layler? Take the microphone, you lump.
You give it to me nicely, or I'll waffle this across your head.
You ain't doing none of the sort. You want to do it?
Oh yeah, you got revenge.
PowerBomb Wrestling is back in Toledo coming up on Sunday, June the 2nd, St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville in Toledo. Doors will open at 4:15, bell time at 5. It is June Justice, and you will see the champion Brandon Day defend his title. Also, a no DQ, no count out for the tag team titles. Andy Shane against Man Fulton and more. It's Sunday, June the 2nd, St. Clement's Hall in Toledo.
What an explosive tag team championship match it was at April Anarchy. Circus of Pain against Warhorse. And one more time, they're going to do it at June Justice Sunday, June the 2nd. This time, though, the stakes are even higher. Not only the World Tag Team Championship at stake, but the stipulations, no disqualifications, and no countouts. Basically, anything goes. The championship at stake, the Circus of Pain.
Ladies and gentlemen, PowerBomb Wrestling. What's up, Sully? How you doing, baby?
Doing great, man.
We beat you once by countout. We beat you twice with disqualification. Disqualification. This is round 3. This is it. It's take all. Circus of Pain. Welcome to war.
You're going to see it Sunday, June the 2nd. 5 o'clock is action time at St. Clement's Hall.
Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good. It's that good, no matter what your taste. It's that good. Come early, stay late. Burgers and beer, a shot of cheer. Great food and fun. It's that good here. Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm taking my life in my hands again. And
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Hello, can you get some?
Okay.
All right. One of the greatest matches I have ever seen. But you and Warhorse, the Circus of Pain again with Warhorse on June the 2nd. No disqualifications, no countouts. That title is in jeopardy.
Warhorse, this is the thing. You took us to pillar to post, so you said. I think not. We beat you. We beat you with an inch of your life, right? And when it was all said and done, you were laying on the mat. Now, I don't know. Mr. Fantastic Orndorff, right? Orndorff's too old and too slow. He doesn't know what's going on. So, I don't know. You tell me, Sullivan.
Would you, for heaven's sake?
What Kevin do? What he do? Okay, all right. Anyways, this is what's gonna happen to you. All right, we're gonna take you and we're gonna ball you up into a little ball, and these two guys are gonna blast you to the moon. Okay? It's just about over again. Sullivan, like I said, we've gone through everybody, and we keep getting, for lack of a better word, dissed, okay? Sullivan, you do not diss us, Sullivan. That's why we let you back here in our lair, right? Oh, I appreciate it.
You can have him anytime, let loose.
That's right. Now, we like the world with you in it, Sullivan, a little bit more for now. But I'm going to tell you what, after how we were disrespected in the last episode, we're not going to take it anymore, okay? No one's going to put their hands on the great, illustrious potentate of hate, or you're going to deal with these two guys. And you know what? I'm going to leave you with them, Sullivan. Ask them.
Oh, no, it's going to be a war Sunday, June 2nd. What a match that was from last time, Circus of Pain against Warhorse. And to think that they're going to do it again on Sunday, June the 2nd, but the stipulations this time really, I mean, talk about anything goes.
Well, I think some of the fans were let down that there wasn't really, the match really didn't get decided.
Yeah, it wasn't
we
a clear...
did get a clear-cut winner. And
that's what we want. But putting no disqualification and no count-out stipulations on this match with the world title, tag team titles at stake.
Won't that be fun?
Well, it'll be good. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not kidding, but I'm glad that I'm back plenty far from the ring.
If that sniveling little weasel comes anywhere near me, I'm going to beat him senseless.
Who are you talking about? I thought you were talking about me.
No, Farouk.
No. Farouk? Oh, he's the president of your fan club. He's got
now,
great...
if I get a hold of him.
He's got great affection for you, Norm. I know that for a fact.
No one with no respect.
Should we run down the entire card?
Absolutely.
Atlas Hightower against Benjamin Boone. Nate Matson takes on Sean Casey from 5 Most Wanted. That mixed tag is going to be something I can't wait to see. Papa Dingo back in town. Papa D teaming up with Queen Aminata to take on Shauna Reed and Palmer Cruz.
Malice and Cody Hawk for the Midwest title.
And Malice is the Midwest champion, right?
We got to get through this. D-Ray 3000 against Austin Mannix. Andy Shane, Madman Fulton.
Back in action against Madman Fulton.
And we know the heavyweight title match, Brandon Day. And Karam, we got to run, but pbwexcitement.com is where you can get your advanced discount tickets. Get them now before those front rows are gone. We got to go.
What an excellent card it's going to be. Don't miss it, Sunday, June 2nd.
We'll see you next week. PowerBomb Wrestling.